Did you see that Enho is doing pretty well in his return to Joryo? So, okay, Enho is in the second division right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was in Switzerland for the new league, but I'll have to catch up because I need to absorb more sumo. Is what I need. Is that the pretty boy sumo wrestler? Yes, it is. Aonishiki had to drop out of this tourney. I'm bummed. Oh man, Mr. Piggy music and fucking Aonishiki. That really felt like okay. Have I talked about the story of Aonishiki on here? So, one of the big stories coming out of the previous tournament in sumo wrestling was this lad called Aonishiki. And Aonishiki is unique in sumo because he is Ukrainian. I think up until a couple of years ago, he was actually a Ukrainian refugee displaced by the war with Russia. So, he's this big Ukrainian lad, and he starts doing sumo, and he starts fucking dominating. No one knows how to deal with this guy. He's like doing really well in tournaments. He's like just fucking killing it, and he's killing it at like the top division. He's getting winning records in sumo at the top division despite basically being a rookie in sumo, or like being less experienced than other sumo wrestlers. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And people start talking. They start saying that Aonishiki could become the first ever European Yokozuna, the highest rank in sumo, okay? That's a huge fucking deal because, like, since, like, there has not been that many Yokozuna, like, ever. Actually, let me double check that. Now, granted, I'm still learning about sumo, so apologies if I have some of this ass backwards. There have been exactly 75 wrestlers promoted to the rank of Yokozuna, the highest rank in professional sumo, since the title was officially recognized. How fucking insane is that? The official registry was compiled in 126 years ago, and there's only been 75 Yokozuna. So people are saying that Aonishiki's gonna do it. And so he goes into the last tournament. And the way tournaments in sumos work is that it's 15 matches across as many days. And if you can get a winning record, if you can win most of your matches, so 8 matches, you have a winning record. And winning record means you're on the way up. You're doing great. Everything's fine. Even if you just get a winning record, that's a positive. If you get a losing record, that's where you start to be demoted. But the problem with sumo, and what makes it so scary, is that a sumo wrestler's rank is directly related to their, like, status, their living quarters, their money they earn. Everything is related to them, like, obtaining a rank, and you can lose it. So, like, if you get the rank of Sekewake, which is, like, very, very high, I think that's maybe one down from Yokozuna. You know, you're living in luxury, you're being treated really well, loads of money, loads of fame, you have like fans, everything, and you can get demoted basically right back down to like the nothing leagues, and it can be really devastating. But with Aonishiki, we don't need to worry about that because he is fucking killing it, like just unstoppable. And so he has his like first 4 matches in the sumo tournament I watched, and he's just on like classic form. He's just doing great. He's blowing everyone away, no bother. Then he gets to his next match and something happens. Dude loses. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, like, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's fine. Like, one loss is not going to fuck the entire tournament for him. He can still win the tournament, you know? The only way that he would definitely lose the tournament with 1 loss is if another wrestler went 15-0, which does not happen, except it does for some god-tier sumo wrestlers, but that's a story for another day. So Aonishiki comes back the next day, and he loses. And then he loses again, and he loses again, and he loses again. And so we arrive on the second last day of the tournament, right? And it's Aonishiki against the current leader of the tournament. Aonishiki's record was, I believe, 6-7. So that means he had 6 wins, 7 losses. If he loses this match, that means he's at 8 losses and has his first official losing record. And remember, he was meant to win this fucking tournament. Everyone was betting on him to be like the guy to become the next Yokozuna. And the special thing about Yokozuna is that if you can become a Yokozuna, your rank is locked in for life. You can never be demoted. You're a god of sumo for hereafter. You've gone down in the history books. You live forever as a Yokozuna. But that's not what was happening. If he lost this match, it would be his first losing record ever. And like just a disastrous outcome from what he was expecting. And the problem is the person he's fighting, because the guy he's fighting is the current leader of the tournament. And that guy, his record, 12-1. He had lost one match in the entirety of the tournament. And now Aonishiki is meant to go up against this fucking monster with everything on the line. And so they fight, and it's like fucking crazy, and like you're watching it, and it's like everything matters. And our boy Aonishiki fucking does it. He pulls it off, and he ties his record at 7-7, which means his entire tournament is going to be decided on the last day. He's either going to get a winning record or a losing record. And so like you're watching it and like you're like, fuck man, come on. Like if he gets a winning record, he can carry his momentum into the next tournament. No harm, no foul. We're still on the road to Yokozuna. If he loses, all that's gone. He's going to have to climb his way back up. And so, you know who he's fighting on the final day? The only motherfucking Yokozuna in the tournament. Aonishiki, he faces this Yokozuna, and the scary thing about this match to me is it really showed the difference between Aonishiki's level and a Yokozuna, and he got kind of crushed. And it's like, man, Sumo is fucking devastating. Fuck it, let's just watch the match. So this is the Yokozuna, and this is Aonishiki. Final day, day 15. Everything matters here. So in Sumo, you start the match when both Sumo put their hands on the ring, and that's when you can actually start. So both his hands are down. If both his hands go down, the match officially starts. Boom! Come on, Aonishiki! Devastating. Devastating. And like, look at the dude's fucking face. But like, look at the skill of this fucking throw. Like, watch how he grapevines his leg around Aonishiki's. Beautiful. Look at fucking that. Look at that. And like, just, you can see he's devastated. Oh, buddy. Like, look, that is a crushed man. Is it the best one? Yep. First time Hosh ever beat him. Seriously? That's fucking crazy. This is all to say, you are going to see me tell that exact story in a video, but it's going to be like the first 5 minutes of that video, and then we're going to get to what I call the real shit. I'm probably going to do it to this song as well, because it's been about 2 years since I used this song in a video, and it's my favorite song. Aonishiki was displaced from his home of Ukraine. His life torn apart by war, he needed to find new meaning. And he found Sumo. You get it. You see what I'm going for. It's going to be about how the Sumo world is absolutely fucked, right? Maybe a little, but it's also going to be about how I think Sumo is pretty cool. I don't know enough about it to be like, here's all the problems with it. I have not reached that level of Sumo fandom where I start kind of disliking the thing. Like where I'm at with pro wrestling, but I have no doubt it's got its issues. We see the vision, John. I know. Have you tried Sumo? Ava_Engelion_SH. If you search the internet hard enough, my friend, there is footage of me battling a sumo wrestler. I'm not gonna say that I won. It's the end of that sentence. I think Foxcade would have lasted longer. No, he fucking wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. I am good. Truth nuke. Foxcade, fucking, do you not have like a video or something to edit? What a cosmic turn of events that was. Okay, so yeah, talking about weird life shit. The way I fought a sumo wrestler is that I entered a lottery to fight a sumo wrestler, and my name got picked. And like, I was just sitting there, and I was like, I know my name's gonna get picked. I know my name's gonna get picked. And then my number gets drawn, and I look over at Michelle, and she's going like this. Do you know the shit that woman has to live through? Do you know the parts of my life that she has to endure? Did he fold you like a little taco shell? No, like, I'm not going to say I beat him. Do you ever feel that because your luck was so extraordinary that day, that your luck is spent for the year and it's all downhill from here? See, that's not really how my luck works. My luck, I don't think really works out to like my benefit. It more just creates the silliest scenario possible every single time. It's the clown life. Yeah, it's my stand, clown life. My favorite what if in sumo is Konoshiki, the dump truck. By the way, if I get into a martial arts, it'd be Sambo, BJJ, Judo, or Sumo, but Yokozuna, I'm not. Yeah. So I've been doing like boxing and Brazilian jiu-jitsu for a while now. I wouldn't my fucking hole get into sumo. That scares the shit out of me. Genuinely, when I see some of the things that happen in sumo, I'm like, oh, you could not pay me to take a headbutt to the mush from one of these dudes. It's brutal.